The first thing I need to do what is customer perception when it comes to your service? Do they think you're ever going to call them after you sell them a car? No. So the first thing I'm going to do is thank them for the business. I need to let them know that I appreciate their time. I'm going to pour it on thick right here. I'm going to let them know I am fully aware you could have bought anywhere, and I appreciate the fact that you chose to do business with me. Okay? I need to pour this shit on. Okay? Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to offer my services again. And Adam did that. Offered your services again. Okay? Now I want you to write down this word right here. Okay, this is I'm going to give you just trigger points. These trigger points should walk you through the conversation. As you teach these sales reps this, don't write down the whole book verbatim because that's too much. Just write trigger words and then role play it, because all they'll need is just to see the word, and that'll keep them going. Okay, but they're not going to be able to read a book, and then if they are reading the book, it's not going to come off sincere. You could tell on the other side that it just is a script, right? So just trigger words, okay? As you may know, there's your trigger word, okay? Or your trigger sentence, okay? As you may know, okay? I'm going to go through this with you here in a little bit. Next thing I want you to write down. Let me ask you an easier one. Okay, next one. Guess. Okay, next one. We need to exchange who that is. Exchange info, okay? If they tell me their neighbor, I need to identify right away. Put a name with the neighbor. Probably my neighbor. Okay, what is your neighbor's name? David. Now I'm going to call him by David, not your neighbor. Make sense? If they say David, who's David to you? That's my neighbor. I need to identify who I'm talking to, what it is. Okay? So I need to exchange info and identify who I'm talking to. Okay? Next thing I need to do is I need to identify the problem. What is the problem? Okay? If I don't identify the problem and offer a solution good enough that he believes David will benefit from this phone call, he's not going to give me the number. It's going to be just exactly what our scenario was right there. And a lot of people, you did fine, but a lot of people are stumped right there. They don't know what to do after that. We're going to go through a couple of these scenarios, okay? So identify the problem, offer a solution, get the number, okay? We're going to role play this right now. But let me ask you this. If you guys are not sharp on this call, would it be realistic for me to think that you're ever going to sit down with your sales reps and help them make these calls? If you can't do these calls, you're never going to sit down with your sales rep and do these calls. You're just going to continue telling your sales rep, go make some calls. And we're going to continue to get the exact same results. We're never going to gain this 2.5 car deals per rep out of thin air if we don't start getting uncomfortable. It's not going to happen. Is this Adam?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Adam? This is Curtis over at Toyota Selma.
How are you, bud?
Good, man, good. Hey, I just wanted to reach out to you again. I wanted to thank you for allowing me to help you with your car purchase. I'm perfectly aware you could have bought a Toyota anywhere, so I appreciate the fact that you let me sell you a car.
I appreciate you, Curtis. Thank you. I like the car a lot.
Okay. Hey, now that you've had it for a week, is there anything I can go over with you again? Did I miss anything in the delivery process? Were you able to set your Bluetooth up? Is there anything I missed?
No, we're good.
Okay, perfect. So listen, my days off are Monday, Tuesday. Any day other than Monday, Tuesday, if you ever need anything or have trouble with the car or anything like that, feel free to stop by. I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll make sure I get you some attention.
Yeah.
Am I pouring it on? Does this make them feel good? Are they expecting this call? Okay. Now that I've offered my service, now I will go into the referral pitch. Okay. Well, hey, while I got you on the phone, as you probably know, most of my business comes from repeat business and referrals from customers like yourself. With that in mind, do you know anybody that might be looking for a newer used car?
Not on top of my head, Curtis.
This is always a rejection. It's too soon to process. I lob this out there for the rejection to give him time to process the question. Hey, I know that's a tough question on the spot. Let me ask you an easier one. Out of everyone you know, friends, family, coworkers, you name it, Jim, out of everybody you know, who would you guess would be the next person to buy a car?
Hey, my brother.
Your brother?
Yeah, he was talking. He saw mine. I told him you guys took care of me.
What's your brother's name?
His name's Christian.
Christian? Does he have any issues with his car right now, or does he just want something newer?
I think he needs something bigger for the town because he's about to have a little boy.
Oh, got you. So his wife is due soon.
Yeah.
Does the current car suit for the additional child?
No, they got 5 kids, so they need something bigger.
Oh, so they need a third seater.
Yes.
Gotcha. How far along is she?
She's almost there. Baby's due in a couple months.
Gotcha. Let me ask you something. Do you think if I were to reach out to Christian, maybe show him some options of what I got for a third seater? Here's the nice thing too, is we actually need trade-ins right now really bad. And my used car managers are constantly actively looking to buy cars. So we're actually paying top dollar right now anyway. So the timing's perfect. But do you think if I reach out to Christian and go over some options with him, I would save him some money and help him find the right vehicle?
I think I have to give him a heads up first because he doesn't like people calling him. But
Gotcha.
I can basically reach out to him and have him. If he says okay, then I can give you his number.
I completely understand. Now, this is your brother, right?
That's my brother.
I want you to picture this. Your brother's driving and he sees something he like. He pulls into a car lot because he needs a car. He makes a spontaneous move. He pulls in there and some dirtbag salesperson grabs a hold of him and charges him way more than he should, steals his car, makes him pay more interest than he should. These things happen. Would you want your brother to get taken care of by somebody other than me?
Oh, no. Like I said, Curtis, I just want to make sure it's okay for you to call him because he doesn't like people.
Gotcha.
He don't like soliciting.
Let me do this. Let me reach out to him and at least give him some options. I promise you this. I'm not going to bug your brother. But the last thing I would want is to hear that this guy got raked over the coals by some sleazy salesperson when I'm here to take care of him the same way I took care of you.
Well, I'm not going to let him go anywhere else but you.
Okay.
I just want to make sure he's okay with the call. I'm okay with you calling him. I'm not sure he's going to be okay with it.
Got you. Can I do this? Can I reach back out to you later today after you talk to him and try and reach out to him then?
Yeah. Let me reach out to him, send him a text. If he says okay, then I'll pass you his number.
Got you. So here's the thing. He's got a couple months to look right now, maybe, unless she is due early. So right now we could take our time and really find him the right car. So I'd like to start working with him earlier than later.
Can you promise me one thing? Will you not blow him up if I gave you his number?
I'm not going to blow him up. My intention is to help him. If I blow him up, he's going to block me.
Okay. I'll give you his number.
So here's the thing, guys. So listen, here's the thing. How many times can I make this call? Once. I only got one fucking shot to make this call. So don't be afraid to just push the fucking envelope because I'm either going to get this number or I'm never going to get this opportunity again. What's the worst thing? What's the worst thing that'll happen in this case right now? Huh? Maybe he'll hang up on me. Maybe he'll say, "Don't ever fucking call me again," and hang up on my face. Does that change my position in any way at all? I'm in the exact same boat I was 5 seconds ago.
Well, that's a live scenario, Bob. Just say that.
Yes. And sometimes they don't. So here's the thing. The ones where they just might want to get something new are the most difficult ones because you don't really have a big problem to fix. When the car's breaking down, that's easy. That's an easy one. And when I say who, my brother, why he's having car problems, then I'll say, hey, do you think about reaching out to your brother, maybe go over some options on something more reliable, or at the very least, I'll get him set up with my service department and get his car checked out for him at my employee cost. Do you think he'd mind that call? Those are easy. When it's, I don't know, they liked my car, they're probably going to go out shopping again soon. Those are more difficult. So I'll always go back to, let me ask you this. Would you feel okay if you found out they went somewhere, spontaneously bought a car, and got raked over the coals by some sleazy salesperson when I'm available to help them and take care of them the same way I took care of you? They go, no, I'm not okay with that. Let me reach out to him and start helping him through this process. Make sure he gets help the right way. Is that fair enough? But I got to dig. Okay? You get one number in front of your sales guys like this, it's game changer. Now all of a sudden they have the confidence.